What's up? So just wanted to go over my trades past couple days using this amazing strategy that's been working really well for day trading, scalp trading, just making small wins. And basically what it is using the whole suite. So if you type in whole suite right here by InSilico, and that will bring you this device right here. This is on a 5-minute chart, and you just change the length from 55 to 39 because that's what works best for this strategy, to not get fake outs. And then the only other indicator I use is the moving average exponential 200-day. So over here in settings, change the 9 to 200. And basically what the strategy is you get in when it's above the 200-day EMA and the whole just turned green. So today in the morning, let me go to my chart that I used. I went in, so I only trade SQQQ and TQQQ, and they are the opposite of each other. So you pretty much always every day get at least 2 trade opportunities. So the market opened here, the whole turned green, and it's above the 200 EMA. So right here, after this first candle, 5-minute candle closes, I would get in. I got in kind of late because I didn't set my alerts, and I'm always doing other things while I'm trading, so I always set a lot of alerts so I don't have to watch the chart. But I got in right here, and then I just took this tiny win of like 0.5% because when the EMA is flat like this, I always just take small profits. And when it's slanted, my strategy is that I wait until I'm up 1% and then I sell half, and I set my stop loss to where I bought it at, and then I'll do the same thing when the next resistance hits around like 2 or 3%, and then I'll sell everything once the whole turns red, which you can set an alert for right here. These 3 little bars, add alert, whole trending down. So then right here, later on in the day when it dipped below, I switched over to TQQQ because then TQQQ then was trading above the 200 SMA. So right here I didn't get in, luckily, because the whole was green like for a while before it crossed over, and also it's just like a super flat EMA, so I'm just more careful. But if I would have got in right here, then I would have sold at a loss right here when the whole turns red, and that would have been like a 0.6% loss. But I didn't trade there, and instead I waited until it was trading for a while above the EMA, and then right here I got in when it broke this resistance, and then I sold again, just a quick like 0.5%, because these are riskier trades when the EMA is flat. So that was today. Yesterday, you can see over here, right on market open, crosses over the EMA. It's been green for not that long, so got in right here, quick profit. And then right here I wasn't trading anymore, but normally with the strategy you would get in right here when the first green candle closes above the whole. So I wouldn't get in here because this is closed as a red candle, and that's red, and now it's below, even though the whole is green, this candle is below the whole. And so right here I might get in, but the whole is like super flat. I usually try to not get in when it's flat like that. And then right here you could see that it's clearly trending up. A green candle 5-minute candle closes. I would probably get in right here, and this is just like a tiny 0.5%. Scalp, that would have worked out. And then at the end of the day here, I would have switched over to SQQQ, where when it breaks above the EMA right here, it looks like it's been green for not that long. Like usually I do when it's less than 7 or 8 candles, 5-minute candles, I'll still get in on the break right here. So then that would have been another 0.5% win. And you can see it went way up to, it could have been like a 2% win, but when I just don't even take that risk when the EMA is flat. And then, so on this day, TQQQ was basically, this is on the 19th, TQQQ was basically going up the entire day, and I missed my entry because by the time it broke the EMA, it was already, the hole was already green for so long, so I just didn't want to go in. And then the rest of the day was just kind of flat, so didn't trade that day. It took me a while to just decide to not take a trade for the day. Like I always usually wanted to trade because it's, you know, it's like a rush and it's kind of fun, but you know, after enough losses and then back testing enough times, like you see that it's just really not worth it. But on this day, this is the 18th, SQQQ. This is on the market open. Okay, so again here it kind of broke. I would normally, if I was to get in right here on the break of the EMA, it would be, I would view it as like a risky, super risky trade because the hole has been green for a bunch of candles here. But in this particular case, it would have worked out. And then I didn't trade for the rest of the day here. So this strategy works, I found, extremely well. A couple things that I do to make it work even better is I use this indicator. So you get 2 indicators for free on TradingView free account. And then if you have a pro account, I think it's $150 a year, then you can add a bunch of other indicators that are going to make your trading safer. So I added consolidation zones live, which is basically this gray areas here. It tells you where the market is consolidating, so you wouldn't get into any trades here because any horizontal movement, that's when you lose. But even if you did lose with this strategy, when the whole turns red and I sell everything, it's usually at a tiny loss. So the stop loss is pretty tight. But yeah, this is a great indicator, and I set it to gray on the plot's color, and the loopback period is 17. So that's about it. Nothing too exciting, no huge wins or anything, but I've done this strategy now for a couple weeks, and every day I manage to make between 0.5 to 1% consistently. So it's been great. I'll keep tracking the trades, so please subscribe. Thanks.